on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney House. I'm the CEO of The Creative Era, and today, the reason you might have clicked on this video because you want to know how your girl built her self-esteem. Yes, your girl built her self-esteem. If that's something that you're interested in watching, then continue to watch, and you know how we do.
Be love.
Be life.
Be peace.
Be life.
Be wrong.
Alright?
Be strong.
Oh yeah, so where do I start? Basically, my self-esteem literally had to be built from the ground up. Like, my self-esteem definitely had to be built up from the ground up. First time I realized like my self-esteem was low was probably as soon as like elementary school, maybe like 6th grade or so. That was around the time I got bullied for like being overweight and my complexion and stuff like that. Going through that phase, it was hard. Like, it was hard. Like, I literally used to be like, why am I even alive? Like, no one likes me. Everyone thinks that I'm ugly. Everyone thinks that I'm fat. Everyone thinks that I'm black. Like, they wasn't even calling me dark skin. They was calling me black. And so I realized that around that time that it was a struggle. Like, it was a struggle. Like, I used to come home and dead boo-hoo start crying. Like, I used to be in the middle of the night crying like, why am I even alive? Like, why do I exist? And I remember that first stage of like experiencing low self-esteem was when my sister, she's maybe 3 years older than me, she recognized that I was frequently crying at night. And so there was one particular night we had bunk beds, and I remember I was laying at the top bawling, trying to like keep it low. Like, you know, you cry, you be like and so as she was laying at the bottom, she stood up and she was like, Whitney, what are you crying for? And I immediately just started bawling even harder, like and so I explained to her that, you know, I was being bullied for my complexion, me being fat, and I felt very ugly and stuff like that. And being that with her personality, she's very like optimistic, like she wants to like help, like she's a problem solver. And so she legit was like, get up, let's go. So I'm like, yo, where we going, bro? Like, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I got down from my bunk bed and we went into like the bathroom, and she was like, Whitney, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're pretty. And at that time, child, that was dead a struggle. Like, could y'all imagine just like puffy eyes with tears and stuff like that, and standing in front of a mirror being like, Whitney, you're pretty. Like, what? Like so that was the first step. And then so as time progressed, you know, when she wasn't around, I would legit be in front of the mirror like, Whitney, you're pretty. And there was many times I still didn't feel pretty, but I kept repeating it over and over. And then by the time I got to like my mid like teenage years, maybe about like 15, 16, is when I started building more confidence in myself. I started to be on the basketball team, feel comfortable in my skin. And the reason I had gotten a basketball team was so I could lose weight. Like, I mean, I love playing basketball, but the other reason was that I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to stay active. I wanted to feel fit. And that definitely helped me. Your girl shed some. Ooh, I wish I still had. Listen, I wish your girl still had that. But that's here there. But yeah, so it helped me a lot to get more fit into like everything I was doing. Maybe until like I got to adulthood, like 22, 23, 24, 25. Around that space of my life, I still was kind of battling with confidence and self-esteem, and kind of like growing into like my womanhood, because around that time I was coming from, honestly, yeah, you guys, I was coming from a stage in my life where I was legit a tomboy. Like, I'm gonna show a picture somewhere on the screen, but I was legit a tomboy. And then moving into my adulthood, becoming more feminine with myself and wearing fitted clothes and like wearing earrings and eyeliner and doing my hair, and like, so I was getting more into your girl's lifestyle. But it was a struggle because I definitely still felt like, you know, not very comfortable wearing certain outfits, like wearing dresses. Well, I still, to be honest, y'all, I still don't really feel comfortable wearing dresses. That's just how I roll. You know, you feel me? It's just not a thing. But yeah, so I definitely, so my mid 20s was when I felt more in tune with myself. I got more into like things that I love to wear, things I love to things that made me feel like Whitney. Cause like I remember the beginning stages of like my womanhood, like it was like more of like people telling me what to wear, like, when you gotta wear more dresses, when you gotta wear more of this color, you gotta wear more of this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm like, listen, everybody, this is my life, and I need y'all to do what my life, I need to do what I need to do. Okay, so that's how I develop my womanhood and develop my self-esteem and like my confidence. In and around that time, so I would say the next part of like self, as you guys can see, this was like a journey from like elementary school all the way into like my current state of mind. Okay, so even now, so some of the things from like 25 to 30, some of the things that I still like to do now is I do work out frequently. I still listen, we still battle with the eating habits, but you know, we getting there, but we work out, so you know, don't they balance each other out? I don't know. To keep my confidence up and keeping my self-esteem up, I definitely whenever I look myself in the mirror, I still be like, Whitney, you look cute today. You look cute with your little outfit. You got your little hair, eyeliner. Like even days when I don't feel too cute, I still kind of look myself in the mirror and be like, find something that's appealing to me. Like, you know, maybe my eyes may look brighter, maybe, you know, my teeth look brighter, or maybe my nose look, you know, shinier. I don't know, but I try to shed the best light on myself. And that's the advice I could kind of give you guys in terms of like building your self-esteem, is like literally just like embracing whatever part of you that you don't feel comfortable with. Like, I know for me it was my complexion, was my weight, and so those two things was constantly a battle, and I came to realize, like, listen, those titles wasn't even for me, child. Like, people told me, oh, Whitney, you're black, or Whitney, you're fat. Like, I never got a chance to develop my own title for myself. Those are things that people put onto me, and so I had to like kind of heal those stages of my life. And that's the same thing for you guys. If you are battling with like self-esteem or, you know, whatever, like, you definitely got to keep pushing yourself towards the space that you want to be, you know, and that's okay. Like, you know, if you feel like your height or like your weight, or, you know, if you feel like you can make a change on it, try to do the best with it. If you can't, embrace it. Like, child, you just gotta embrace it. Like, I know for me, like, a lot of people, for a while, people was like, oh, Whitney, you're so loud, you're so loud, you're so loud. I got to a level in my life that, listen, I'm just a loud woman. Like, that's who I am. Like, I talk loud, and I don't know how else not to be loud. That's just how I was created. Okay, I try to like keep it at a minimum, but like at the end of the day, that's naturally, I'm just, my voice, I have a very loud voice, and some people be like, Whitney, you don't realize how loud. I'm like, yo, I don't. I feel like I'm talking regular, like I'm talking like a regular person. And so that's recently what I've been working with in terms of like my self-esteem and confidence, and also just like embracing my complexion. And like the other, like a couple of weeks ago, your girl was in Central Park, laid right up under the sun. Like, listen, I remember the time, like, I couldn't even sit under the sun because I was just like, ooh, child, don't get too dark, don't get too dark, don't get too dark, because people want to call you black. Like, and now, child, when I tell y'all dark skin is the new thing, like, people, like, I remember growing up, like, being dark skinned was like a, like, ooh, you black, you tar, you this, like, but now it's like people love dark skin. Like, dark skin is like, woo, child, I love your skin, ooh, this and that. And so now I just embrace it. Like, your girl be right out in the sun. Like, listen, I gotta get my vitamin Z, honey. Like, that's what it is. Like, so that's my advice with you guys. Listen, embrace you. Build your self-esteem. You have to build your own self-esteem. Don't let nobody else build your self-esteem. It starts within. Your self-esteem starts within. Like, anything else other outside of that is a compliment, but you gotta compliment yourself. Yes, that's a word. That's a word. Listen, anything that's within you is for you. Anything outside of that is a compliment. Ooh, child. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy watching this, please give it a thumbs up. And sure you subscribe and that bell. Other than that, I can see you guys in the next video, and you know how we give it up. We're gonna keep this party going.
Be love.
Be light.
Be peace.
Be life.
Be wrong.
Alright.
Be strong.
Be bold.
Be black.
Be gold.
Be love.
Be love.
Be love.
Be love.
Be love.
Be love.